Hey, Craig here, sitting on my stump, enjoying myself at Linton's Enchanted Gardens here in Elkhart. We're featuring a nature-inspired decor today, and if you don't have a green thumb, don't worry about it because we've got one right here for you. On today's show, we're bringing the outdoors in and creating a sensory bridge between your walls and the natural world. Mark Linton's design philosophy, it includes featuring organic imperfections over balance and symmetry. Our color scheme, well, it includes more green, driftwood, gray, and sandy beige. You're gonna love it. So stay tuned, learn more about all we're talking about from Mark Linton and the decorating pros at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Naturally. Today in the program, we are indeed bringing the outside in and having a good time doing it in the portion of the building here, Mark, that we don't see a lot, do we?
It's called our secret garden.
Secret garden, huh? Okay, I like that.
And that's where we have all of our nature-inspired decor, as well as our fertilizers, insecticides, everything needed to keep your lawn and landscape healthy.
It's fun to be back here discovering new ideas for your home. And Mark, you've got a great one here, don't you?
Hey, check this out. This is a beautiful wreath by our designer, Ruth, and I love that she's got these eucalyptus pods here. It's kind of a study in green. There's different shades of green. Love the berries, the ferns, and the holly leaves. And then we've got these rustic vine-like twigs going through here, and Ruth has this available for $114.99.
All right. Well, interesting palette to say the least here. That color palette will vary a little bit here and there, but in the end, it's all going to be tied together beautifully, as it always is. What do you have here?
Check these out. So if you're into a garden themed decor like I am, a lot of our guests, you would appreciate having these. This is perfect for table setting here. Love the look of the hand-painted watercolor design that we've got in here. Very nature-inspired with the garden flowers, the butterfly, as well as the sparrow on this one. The smaller plates available for $114.99 and the larger plates available for $19.99.
Very good. Say, if you'd like to find out more about Lintons, of course, you can go online at lintons.com.
So to go along with our nature-inspired tabletop decor, these are actually coasters.
Okay.
And when you see bark on the edge of furniture and different things like the coaster here, that's called a live edge. And so they've left it very rustic that way.
Yeah.
These do a great job of protecting your tabletop. And the set of 4 is available for $23.99.
Live edge. I like it a lot. And what about this one?
Well, this is a door knocker. So I'm going to reach in here, and so it's hinged there. And the beauty of this is actually a bird's nest. And if you look in there real close, you can actually see all the baby birds and mama bird there on top. And so if you're an avid bird lover like both my wife and I, this would be wonderful to have as an addition to your door. And this is 100% brass. It's available for $49.99. I like that aged patina that you see on there.
Yeah, very attractive. And a nice compliment to whatever you're doing at home as you bring the outside in. And wow, she's a thing of beauty, isn't she?
Isn't she beautiful?
Yes.
I love the detail that you see there on the face. And this is a garden fairy. I'm going to rotate her around so the viewers can see all of the details. She's got her fairy wings there in back.
Yeah.
And fairy garden has been very popular over the years. Love that she's in tune with nature there, holding the fawn. And it has this bronze type of finish to it, but it's actually a resin, which makes it so much more affordable. And she's available for $93.99.
Mark, I am seeing more fairy gardens. There's one I saw even this week. I told my wife, I said, I know exactly what that is. And the homeowners had a couple of chairs out there. They were just enjoying the beauty.
You know, a lot of grandparents and parents, they like doing that. It's an activity that they can do with the kids and get them exposed to gardening as well.
Absolutely.
So we've got some wall decor here. This also has a thick frame, so it actually can be set on a table here. But it's a hand-painted bird there. I'd like to use these in groupings. Low price point, only $26.99.
Okay. $26.99, that is a nice price point. And you'll find a lot of great price points here during this time of the year especially. This is creative.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Again, we're using all sorts of natural products here. And it has somewhat of a contemporary type of look. It actually could go both ways.
Yeah.
We're floating some fresh orchid flowers in there. It has the wooden base. And the coolest thing is actually the glass vessel. And Craig, these are heated up and they actually melt and form to the wood. If you use both hands there, you can actually lift that base out of there.
I was wondering about that.
And see how it perfectly fits together like a puzzle there?
Sure does.
And each piece is handmade and very unique. And this is available for $114.99.
Wow. Well, it's probably a one of a kind.
It is definitely one of a kind.
So you need to really hurry in before we run out here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Mark, you've got your hands full here, it looks like, huh?
Hey, yes.
Look at that.
So if you're into horses, like a lot of our guests are, you would love this.
A horse head.
Yes, a lot of detail going on here. And it's all made out of repurposed driftwood. My wife and I, we like to walk along the beaches of Lake Michigan, pick up pieces of driftwood. And the horse head is available for $116.99.
I think there was a movie one time, wasn't there, about a horse head?
I think I know what movie you're talking about.
I remember that. Hey, this is beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so again, just very simple here. Mix different shades of greens with the poppies, the roses, the daisies, and delphiniums here. I want to hold this up a little higher so the viewers can see this amazing handmade vessel here. It's all glass. Another creation by our designer, Ruth, and it's available for $149.99.
Yeah, I saw the ladybug, and that is the original from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. You won't find anything like it anywhere else, except right here. Well, look at these
every garden should have a garden gnome. These little guys do a great job of taking care of the garden.
Yeah.
And this one even has a spade here. Love the detail of the squirrel. Yours, of course, has the walking stick. These are hand painted. Going to rotate them around. And these are available for $64.99 a piece. And actually, these actually remind me of a trip that my wife and I recently did going to Disney.
Serious?
Yeah, we were actually, well, this is kind of crazy. We were attacked by the 6 dwarfs.
6? I thought there were 7.
Well, you're right. Not happy.
Okay. All right.
Not happy.
Not happy. The dwarfs are here. And you can grab as many of them as you'd like at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Oh, nice, Mark. Real nice.
We've heard of a flock of seagulls. This is actually a flock of butterflies. And this can go a couple of different ways. This works out very well with our natural decor, with all the butterflies, different shades of blues and greens. And I love the circle here that we've got. It's on a black wooden base, and this is available for $71.99.
Clean lines.
Absolutely.
Clean lines here at Linton's. And our segment continues with some more great options for you. How about a Weatherstone?
Absolutely. I don't know if you're familiar with these, but these are more accurate than the local weather forecasts.
Really?
And every gardener should have one of these in their garden. But I'm going to point it out here. The Weatherstone, if the stone is wet, then it's raining. If it's dry, it's not raining.
Yeah.
If it's warm, then it would be sunny and so on. But this would be sure to put a smile on everyone's face. The Weatherstone's available for $26.99.
If the stone is bouncing, You gotta be careful. There could be an earthquake.
I thought you were going to say something about Rolling Stone.
Oh yeah, well that could be too. Hey,
I'm not going to hold this one. I'm going to set it down here. So
it's got to be the wow, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Custom floral arrangement by Ruth here. Love the spectacular orchids that she's got incorporated in here. We've got New Zealand flax, miniature orchids, and then mixed greens here. This is actually 5 feet in height, and it's perfect for a beautiful foyer entrance. And Ruth has this available for $449.99.
I want to talk to Ruth and find out how long it took her to put all this together.
This is one of her bigger creations here. And I can't imagine her lugging this one around.
Yeah,
so I think she probably had some help on it.
Well, come and get it. It's available right here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, and all the other items that we've shown off are available too. So check them out. Much more coming up on the program. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Mother's Day is just around the corner, and Linton's Enchanted Gardens has the beautiful gifts she'll remember for years to come. An enchanting experience awaits at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, conveniently located in Elkhart between the toll road and the 20 bypass. Come out for a day of non-stop fun at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Take in the beauty of the area's largest home and garden center, mine for gems, and enjoy a delicious bite at our Garden Café. An enchanting experience awaits you at Linton's Enchanted Gardens.
You know, of all the things people comment about Mark when watching this program, it's the Garden Cafe segment. People tend to gravitate toward food, don't they?
Absolutely, and what Chef Eileen prepares for it, it's amazing.
Well, we're going to talk about these items here in just a bit, but this is the spring fling here at Linton's, and for over 40 years, it's a way of introducing spring and even summer to our viewers, right?
Absolutely. You know, here in Michiana, we've had one of the hardest and longest winters that I can remember for quite a few years.
It's been rough.
And this is our way we like to kick off the spring season.
Well, you're going to save 50% in the garden center. That is unbelievable. Who wouldn't want to do that?
You know, just look for those sale flags throughout the garden center.
Yeah.
And we've got up to 90% off yellow tag items inside our interior decor shop.
Very good. And Vera Bradley's hanging around, isn't she?
Absolutely. We've got great savings there, 25 to 50% off. And you know, Craig, we always have the lowest price flats of annuals in all of Michiana, only $15.99, and that's if you buy 8 or more.
Well, you know, there's plenty of reasons to come here, and if you have kiddos, young children, or even grandchildren, now's the time to enjoy this beautiful property out here and take a ride on the Express. Free petting zoo. Mark, you can't go wrong.
That's right, and don't forget, Natalie's going to be here.
Oh!
She's here at all of our special events doing free face painting.
Very good. She's a popular attraction, isn't she?
Fun for the entire family.
Yes. Well, how you been? Pretty good?
Well, I would say kind of appalled and dismayed.
Appalled and dismayed?
Yeah.
Serious?
I was up late last night. My wife and I, we were home reading through our homeowner's insurance policy.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Really wasn't fun. But, you know, it's a booklet, a fine print about like that thick.
Pretty thick.
And the realization is that if a burglar breaks into your house in the middle of the night when you're asleep and takes your blankets, you're not covered.
I think it's time to maybe make a change, Mark.
I was
You're
appalled.
not covered. I would be appalled too.
If he takes your blankets,
wow,
you're not covered.
Yeah, that's just not right.
I don't think so either. Had a tough time falling asleep after learning that one.
That's awful.
Read the fine print.
Yeah, always, always. And you're a good one at doing that. And when you read the fine print here, you're going to find there's a lot of interesting menu options at the Garden Cafe. And Mark, you got an old standby here, don't you?
Yes, I do. This is our grilled chicken melt. Very, very popular. And it starts out with juicy chicken breasts topped with creamy mozzarella cheese. Then Chef Eileen, she adds pesto and sun-dried tomato on sourdough bread. She grills that to golden perfection on our panini grill and served with sour cream. We've got our famous potato chips and Linton's very own mango lime salsa, which is to die for.
Yes.
And our sweet and spicy dill pickles. And something that's brand new that we are just kicking off today.
Look at
this
that.
is our Bee's Knees popcorn. Go ahead.
That's an original here too.
It is. And people are going to wonder, what's Bee's Knees popcorn?
Yeah, what's in it?
So, you know, we are known for our popcorn in the garden center. A lot of people come in.
I had a bag last week.
They do is go get the popcorn.
Yeah.
Well, this is gourmet popcorn. This takes it to a whole different level. And Chef Eileen has created this unique recipe, which includes bacon. And of course, everything with bacon is always better.
Always.
And then a little hint of honey. So you've got that sweet and salty and smoky taste going along with our very popular popcorn. It's to die for.
I think you're onto something.
Well, we're going to find out. And it's the first thing that we give to our guests after they place an order. It's absolutely free.
Awesome. Wow, you're going to have to check it out. Hey, by the way, what are you drinking?
Oh, well, thanks for asking.
Yeah.
This is our very popular chai tea. And, this is iced chai tea.
Chai tea.
Absolutely delicious. Goes very well and pairs well with our chicken sandwich here.
Okay.
What you got?
Thank you. I've got the cottage garden salad. You're going to absolutely love this too if you like real food. It's really good here. A bed of salad greens fresh from the garden, sliced hard-boiled egg. I love hard-boiled eggs. Turkey breast, white sharp cheddar cheese, red onion, and diced tomato, served with your choice of dressing and rosemary potato bread. It's just unbelievably good and tasty. And as Mark said, we got the new Bee's Knees popcorn here. And the drink, oh, look at here. It's the iced caramel latte.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Can it get any better?
Well, it could get better, actually, now that you brought that up. How about desserts?
Let's bring her on in.
Bring on Chef Eileen with our desserts. Eileen, always good to see you.
Wow.
Thank
Check
you.
this out.
What do you have for us?
Today we have our Garden Patch sundae and our Butterfly sundae that has a raspberry sauce, sprinkles, whipped cream, and a cherry.
I think you need to throw some bacon on there. What do you think?
Let's leave the bacon off of that.
Okay.
Have you heard about those butterflies?
No, tell me about them.
They are edible.
Serious?
Have
Wow.
you ever eaten a butterfly before?
No, I've eaten daylilies, but not butterflies.
That is right. And you're going to be surprised what's all in the other one there.
Wow. Well, check them
The
out.
ice cream is
Yeah.
our Oreo cookie, chocolate sauce,
Yeah.
and a couple of gummy worms.
Okay, nothing like some gummy worms to top things off. Mark, if folks do want to drop in, maybe they've had a rough night of sleep with no covers. What about those hours?
That'd be me. Hey, we're open 7 days a week. We open at 10 a.m. in the morning. We're here until 3 p.m. or until the last guest leaves.
You may want to just plan on spending the whole day right here and enjoying all the different food options. Hey, much more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This Mother's Day, show your mom how much you love her with a gift from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. From unique decor to breathtaking florals, there's something special for your mother no matter what her style. Give mom a gift she'll always remember from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Voted the #1 home and garden center, discover Linton's Enchanted Gardens and explore 10 acres of family fun. Enjoy the free petting zoo, ride a swan paddle boat, and hop on board the train. Stick around for even more excitement at Linton's Enchanted Gardens.
We're stepping inside to the beautiful conservatory here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens and talking about rare and unusual here today, Mark, right?
That's kind of speaking my language.
I love it too. They are rare and they are unusual. You won't find them just everywhere. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not. And actually, Enchanted Gardens has a reputation. It's kind of known for having rare and unusual plants. And each year, we grow at our nursery and introduce over 300 new different varieties.
Every year?
Every year.
Wow, amazing. Well, let's get started, huh?
Okay, so the first up here is not your grandmother's yew. Yew shrubs have been around forever, but not like this. So this is a dwarf golden Japanese yew, kind of a new take on an old-fashioned favorite. It features these bright golden chartreuse green colored growth. Dwarf only getting to be about 2 feet in height. And this just kind of naturally shapes itself. You don't have to do any pruning to it. The dwarf golden Japanese yew does great in full sun, does equally well in dense shade, available for $19.99.
This is interesting, isn't it?
You felt it, and everyone who walks up here, they have to feel it as well. And this is a new take, a new hybrid on the old-fashioned hens and chicks. Hens and chicks reminds me of my grandmother, because she used to love growing these. It's the perfect rock garden plant, does great in full sun, tolerates a partial shade. The golden nugget hens and chicks available for $16.99.
Look at the beautiful contrast in color.
I like how these pair together here. This is another succulent, and you want to feel that kind of squishy and spongy.
Sure. Yeah.
And the beauty of those thick succulent leaves is they do a great job of holding the moisture. So if you have an area that tends to stay dry, the hens and chicks or the sedum work out really well. This is our Sun Sparkler Sapphire Tuffet sedum. That's quite a mouthful. Features these beautiful burgundy colored leaves and stems all throughout this season. And it's available for $22.99.
And the color here is amazing.
Isn't this adorable here?
Yeah.
So a little grass-like type of leaves and foliage here, only 1.5 inches in height, but 4 inches hovering above that are those beautiful pink globe-shaped flowers. This is our Sea Pinks. It does great in full sun. It's also a rock garden plant. I like to actually plant these right smack up against boulders, and then it kind of grows around the boulders. Does great in full sun. Available for $22.99.
Rare and unusual, and a nice one here to talk about.
This is our Dark Tower Beard Tongue, and right now you can appreciate the foliage, but Craig, it gets even better than that. So later on in the season, all throughout the summertime, this is going to have tall spikes of pink flowers that attract both hummingbirds and butterflies, reaching almost 3 feet in height. It is a perennial, so in the fall when it turns brown,
you cut it down.
Absolutely, it's easy peasy. Doesn't get any easier than that. And the beard tongue's available for $16.99.
This one is in full gear right now, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. So another one of our many very popular sedums. Again, those thick, spongy leaves doing a great job of holding the moisture.
So
it's our Lemon Jade sedum, but instead of full sun, this one actually likes a light, dappled shade. It's available for $16.99.
All right, what do you have here?
Well, this reminds me of my wife. My wife's from Holland, Michigan, and they grow so many blueberries there. And you can drive out through the countryside to see all these blueberry farms and that. But, a lot of people love blueberries. They're very healthy, and that we eat lots of blueberries. This is something you actually can incorporate into your own landscape. We call it edible landscaping. So those blueberry bushes that you see in Holland that grow 5-6 feet tall are really too large to have up around your home. This only gets to be 2 to 3 feet in both height and width. Right now it's in full bloom. It has these little white bell-shaped flowers. And what a lot of people don't know is wherever those flowers formed, later on, those become the berries.
Really? Now?
It is our North Country blueberries, and it's available for $24.99.
So blueberries and a touch of pink here.
Absolutely. Aren't these beautiful?
Yeah.
Love this fine feathery leaves and foliage here. These spectacular flowers are just starting to show. Very unusual, almost like feathers there. Very, very delicate. It's our Prairie Smoke Gum. And this is another perennial, so when it gets brown in the fall, you just simply
cut it down.
Exactly. And the Prairie Smoke's available for $15.99.
And this looks like one of the ones we've seen here before, huh?
We are growing over 150 different varieties of the hostas. This probably out of all of them is the most popular. It's our Albo Marginata hosta. It has the very beautiful white edge around the leaf. Gets spikes of lavender flowers, which attract hummingbirds, butterfly. Perfect low maintenance perennial for the shade. It's available for $11.99.
Japanese maple?
Very good.
Yeah.
You know your trees and shrubs. Features these beautiful burgundy colored leaves all spring, summer, and fall. Grows very, very slowly, up to about 12 to 15 feet in height, just with occasional pruning. Available for $79.99.
Looks very, very healthy. Next up?
Isn't that spectacular?
Yes.
That is our double take flowering quince. And orange flowers is very rare in the landscape. And this actually has been blooming now for several weeks. And this does best in full sun, available for $39.99.
All right, just a few more to talk about here, Mark.
Next up is our very fine wine Weigela. Craig, we grow so many different Weigelas, and they're so popular because they bloom in the spring with pink trumpet-shaped flowers. They bloom again in the summer. They bloom again in the fall. They go through 3 bloom cycles during the growing year. And the best thing is those burgundy colored leaves contrast so nice up against those butterfly and hummingbird attracting flowers. Available for $44.99.
All right, and this one?
Next up is our lemony lace elderberry, and this gets to be about 3 to 5 feet in height, very appropriately named lemon lace because of those lacy colored lacy leaves that are colored lemon. And this gives you a nice little height or accent for a corner of the house. It's available for $58.99.
Yeah, you need to make your landscape stand out, and it will with rare and unusual offerings from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. What about this guy down here, Mark?
Oh, it's our very popular cranberry cotoneaster. And Craig, it has a leaf similar to a boxwood. It is a broadleaf evergreen, which means it keeps and maintains those leaves all throughout the year. Doesn't lose the leaves or defoliate. And right now, you're starting to see pink-colored buds that open up to a light pink-colored flower. And then later on in the season, it has clusters of red berries, which attract all sorts of birds and wildlife to your property. Does best in full sun, gets a couple feet in height and width, and it's available for $29.99.
And what about this beauty? Huh?
You know, one of my favorites, one of my wife's favorites, this is our Cherokee dogwood. A beautiful dogwood tree here that blooms in the springtime. Then after it's done blooming, it leaves out in the fall. It rewards the gardener with an array of all sorts of colorful leaves. The Cherokee Brave Dogwood's available for $89.99.
It's going to attract birds too, isn't it?
It is. It gets those little red berries, especially those cardinals love it.
Yes, I've noticed. Very nice. Well, Mark, a great time of the year to be thinking about planting plants, trees, and shrubs, especially the rare and unusual types, right? And what about those hours if folks want to stop by?
Hey, we're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. And then on the weekends, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. And always remember, Craig, to sow seeds of kindness wherever you grow.